I just heard the most awful story on the radio, K96.3, and I want to share it with you. And I'd love to hear your opinions and perspective because I'm pretty pissed off about it. They're telling stories about worst fumbles. There's three people on the radio station. There's the male host, the female host, and they have a guest from Ben Moss Jewelers, okay? So two ladies, one man. And they're talking about worst fails. This guy calls in and tells his story about he had bought his girlfriend a nice ring for Christmas. Not an engaged ring, not a wedding ring. Girlfriend, boyfriend together 6-8 months or something like that. Buys her a nice ring. She opens it and says yes, as if she thought it was a proposal. And he said, I'm sorry, it wasn't a proposal. I was just purchasing a nice ring and I care about you. And, the obvious responses to that. So her response to that 3 days later was she dumped him and she kept the ring. It was about a $2,000 ring. And this is not a very wealthy man. He had to save up for a long time to purchase this ring for her. The three hosts on that radio station, their response was to laugh. They thought this was funny that this man had invested his hard-earned wages to his girlfriend, and her miscommunication of the process was absolutely justified to dump this fucking guy and steal his ring. Does that seem like an acceptable way to treat another human to you? I couldn't believe the reaction of these people online or on the radio station. Now let's reverse that. A woman buys a man a very nice watch, and 2 days later he dumps her and takes the watch. Imagine if that was on the radio station. What would be the public opinion of that? That man would be castrated, wouldn't he? Instead, this woman is celebrated for making a horrific emotional decision and destroying this man's, income for however long he saved that money. I can't think of a more awful thing to do to somebody. And that's funny on the radio? Fuck you, K96.3. What gives you the right to treat men that way? Equal rights. Treat men and women the same. And that woman made a poor decision and she treated him very poorly. And you think it's a funny segment on the radio? Go fuck yourself.